Hello! I'm Dave. He's Dave. We are the Daves. Welcome to Harris Football. How's it going?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Pretty good. I mean, we just talked for a while. We
Yeah,
know
I like
how
that.
we're doing.
We haven't been talking for 90 minutes. But,
Yeah. All right. So we're going to do our streaming options. We're going to look at streamable quarterbacks and defenses and see if we can do a bit better than last week, which was maybe not rough on our choices, but a rough week for streaming.
Yeah.
But first, we want to go through some injuries and stuff like that to help you get prepped for your lineups. First is the big thing, which we still don't have news on, is Stafford is still on the COVID list. He would be eligible to return if he gets the negatives. He was in close contact with a non-team case that was back on Monday. We still don't know, so you're going to have to watch. And I mentioned that maybe not so much for Stafford, although he's playable, but also for the ancillary options, right?
Yeah.
For running backs, Seattle's still just a mess. Chris Carson's out, so maybe it's DJ Dallas again. But they went and called up Alex Collins and said he could play this week, which I think means you don't want either because you're now going into the timeshare for the fourth and the fifth string running back or something. Like, do you want a part of that, Dave?
No, I was going to say, saying that Alex Collins can play is just saying that he will be on the field. That's what I'm not sure if he can actually play. Yeah.
But he's eligible to stand there. Josh Jacobs is limited on practice, so you're going to want to watch that because that's definitely a starter that you're probably plugging in if he's active. Phillip Lindsay's toe injury still listed as a maybe, so I don't have more info than you're going to have when you set your lineup Sunday, but set a reminder if you're playing him. And Matt Breida is out, so I don't know if you're rolling out Jordan Howard, but he's probably going to get the job to himself. I feel like this might really help with some of your DraftKings lineups and stuff because Jordan Howard was only $4,000, so it's minimum price for running back. And it feels like it's going to be a really chalky pick. So you might want to tinker with that on Sunday if you already set your lineup. What do you got for wide receivers, Dave?
Oh, I love Dave's free DFS advice. I love it. I probably should take him up on it too. But yes, just for wide receivers this week, we've got Chris Godwin's likely out. Calvin Ridley's likely out. These aren't, blockbuster. Like I'm not dropping bombs here. But John Brown will probably play. Smoked ham looks good. Jameson Crowder looks like he's going to be out again, and he has a bye after this week. I dropped him this week because I'm trying to get some roster spots. So if you have to do that, you can probably get him in a couple weeks, get him back if you need to. And like Dave and I were saying before, we talked long enough before this one that we found out like 5 minutes ago, Sammy Watkins is also going to be out. So that's basically all the guys for wide receiver this week. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. Also, nothing crazy. The show is once again sponsored by our friends at Manscaped. So they make the precision tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's great. We've talked about the product. The Lawnmower 3.0, it's waterproof. It's really quiet. It's got a quick charge to it. So I really like the product. Like I mentioned last week, obviously it's a body trimmer, but also it works really great for just cleaning up a bald head like I have. It works fast, and the skin safe technology is great because I really don't want to cut on the middle of my head. And then you guys all get to laugh at me. So go check it out. It's manscaped.com/HarrisTube. And we thank them for sponsoring this show. All right, here we go. The showdown for week 9. Well, I guess we should mention how week 8 went.
I was going to say, you guys see the numbers up here, right? They put them up.
We've got them up. It was a bit disappointing of a week. Phillip Rivers worked out for me, which is a weird sentence to say. Both your defenses got 0. I had a defense get me -1. It was a rough go of it. Unless you had Miami. Miami got 23.
I got beat this week for sure. But I don't know if Dave actually won. He won, but I don't know if he won. So, it's...
I mean, the only thing in my credit is out of all of our streaming eligible quarterbacks, Phillip Rivers was actually the highest at 22.
There you go.
Drew Locke had 20. And I only looked into that because it was like, this was a low scoring streaming matchup for us. But we're going to do better this week. Week 9,
I don't like. I feel like we could make we could go back and take clips from last week's video. But I feel like we said last week, we're like, hey, this week is like crazy bad.
Yeah.
Like it's not a good week, and our scores reflect that. So we are always right 100% of the time. That's the way I see that going down, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And if not, this is free entertainment on a Saturday. Sure. The video wouldn't be here anyway. You came to see the Daves.
Yeah. Well, since I got 10 points last week, I'll be taking the first pick. And I need
Don't blow it. Don't blow it.
Don't blow it. Jeez, I'm definitely going to blow it. I'm going to take Derek Carr. I almost said David Carr, and I'm not old enough to even accidentally say David
Oh
Carr.
man, I would have drafted Derek Carr right afterwards if you drafted David Carr.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I'll take Derek Carr going against the Chargers. That's a good
choice. That was who I had first. David Carr, man, you gave me flashback. I played fantasy long enough that I had seasons with David Carr.
Nice, yeah.
Well, I don't know if it turned out nice, but it existed.
Yeah, it wasn't nice for David. There's a lot of Davids today. What's up, buddy?
Okay. It's the All Dave show. Yeah. These are the Daves I know. I'm going to go Drew Locke. He's pretty widely available. He did well last week, and I like the matchup. He gets to play against Atlanta, and we obviously haven't seen most of the season Atlanta be like locked down at all. So he's widely available too. 80% of leagues you can pick him up. So if you're actually in a pinch.
I love the Drew Locke pick. That was my second pick. But now I guess it's not my second pick. Yeah, I was going to say Atlanta's the second worst against the pass this season. So I love Drew Locke. Great pick. I'm going to have to cousin myself.
Okay.
Family reunion. We're going to have to go see our cousins. It makes me sick. I don't really want to be there, but going to have to spend time there anyways. And that's how it's like starting Kirk Cousins. It's a lot like that. It's like, I'm just going to have to be here for 4 hours. So, yeah.
So you're holding your nose and playing Kirk Cousins, and I'll take your favorite. I'll go, not your favorite. I can't do Herbert. Don't get me wrong. Okay. I'm going Teddy Two Gloves. Your favorite nickname.
Yeah, I love him.
There we go.
Yeah, I was going to say my heart and soul is on a bye this week. So with Teddy Two Gloves, I love Teddy. Yeah, as you know. Teddy had a rough week last week.
He did.
Yeah.
But
it's all right.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Teddy Two Gloves, last year he was in New Orleans, and I guess that's going to be my first pick this week for defenses. It's kind of an easy pick just because they're one of the better defenses that met our threshold that Dave sends me. But yeah, I actually like New Orleans this week. So.
Hey, I'm going to take a quick detour to anyone watching. You just mentioned that the threshold I send you. People in the comments, if you're watching, if you have an opinion, do you want me to post the streaming thing? If rather than seeing our face, do you want to see a spreadsheet? We have it. We're picking from a thing. Fair. I could post that, but otherwise you get to see us make faces and me saying like, don't blow your shit. So if you have an opinion and if you want me to throw up the spreadsheet or not, go ahead and leave a comment. That's easy enough for me to patch in there.
Yeah.
All right. We stalled enough. So you went New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Their butt kicked by Tampa Bay, and I'm going to be happy. So I'm going to take... I'm going Washington against the Giants.
Love it. Washington actually has a reasonably good defense this year. So
they get to go against Daniel Jones. Did you see? Yeah. Did you see Daniel Jones was in the top 3 streamers last week? I made. It turned out.
I did not know he was in the top 3 streamers.
He had 18 points last week.
What's up, DJ? See, I'm right 40% of the time,
but not right this week because I took Washington.
That's fair. That's fair. Hopefully, we won't make a huge step forward this week. Okay, I'm gonna go deeper, a little bit deeper. I'm gonna go with Miami this week, and it's not a great pick, but the defenses this week felt, I don't know, a lot of like coin tosses for me. A lot of coin tosses. I suppose that's kind of how defensive picks go, but I don't know. If I had to pick one, it'd be Miami, and I have like an honorable mention after
So Miami's coming off 23 fantasy points last week, so I can't fault you too much. But I'm going to go the other side. I'm taking Arizona because I want to attack the young quarterbacks.
Attack Tua?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, they won the game, but their defense got 23 points last week, so I don't know that it was on him. So I would rather just have the one facing the young guy. Who's your honorable mention?
My honorable mention is Denver because because every week in and week out, I will continue to openly hate Matt Ryan, and I'm sorry if you want to bet on Matt Ryan, you go right ahead. I will bet on the defense against him more times than not, especially the fourth quarter defense, Yeah.
Should we right now on the fly change up the show and do 3 defenses? Do you want to take them? I'll take a 3rd defense.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Format change.
Woo!
Format change. This is like a good song, people. We're like halfway through the season. We're changing. We're going up a note. This is Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. We're halfway through. We're going up a key. and we're going right into the rest of the season, dude. I love it.
Okay, so you're taking Denver against Atlanta. I'm going to go with Houston, Jacksonville, because I'm going to keep attacking the young quarterbacks.
Dude, Dave, I like these picks, buddy. Nice. I love the format change. Carry on. This is great.
Doing it live.
Do it.
So, live to tape.
Yeah. We'll write it. We'll do it live.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Feel free, give us some hell on our picks if you disagree with it. Leave it in the comments below. Talk to us about leaving, if you want the spreadsheet up for how we're doing our choices. And if you're still watching, I'm going to put a little bit of nonsense at the end of the show, so stay tuned.
And also, just sorry, if you don't mind, let me just...
Yeah.
I reply in the comments from my personal account every week. Every week I talk to you people. So keep commenting. I'm in there. I like to say what's up. You guys are fun. I appreciate it. So
thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button. Write a comment. Tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on. And of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.
What's the thing called? A gizzard? What's the thing called underneath the thing?
What is it?
A gizzard.
Turkey
My
neck
bad.
hanging
It's
thing?
a waddle.
It's a waddle.
Is what I was thinking of, is the waddle. Oh, dude, this is grossing me out. I'm out of here. I'm out on turkeys this year. I'm out.